Hello, and welcome to a quick look. I say quick. We'll see how many episodes this lasts. It's not going to be a full playthrough. So we'll say roughly somewhere between 5 to 10 episodes of a game called Dyson Sphere Program. It is a factorio type game in which you're building factory type systems and processing materials and automating things. That sort of thing. The main thing that appeals to me about this game, I have played a few hours. We're gonna click new game. Is that I played how many hours of Factorio? 100-something hours of Factorio, but I've never beaten it because there is a point in Factorio where you have to start using, like, literally computer programming language and circuits and building train schedules and that sort of thing. And I've never beaten the game. Now, I'm not saying this game is easier, but it seems to have... What Factorio is, you're on a planet you're trying to get off. This, you're trying to build a Dyson sphere around the star to harness the energy to power science. There are... What's going on with my mouse? It is a numbered clustered seed, so if you type in 0, boom, are all 9s, 9, boom, and you're done. At 8 possible digits, that's, we'll say, including the zeros, so there's 1,000, a million, 100 million possible combinations, I think. Hold on, I gotta... Or something around that, so... And you can change the number of stars down to 32, up to 4. There's a resource multiplier, all the way up to infinite. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it 1, though. We're gonna go... Oh, I didn't even notice. There's 1.5. They just added that. So they're still patching. Like I said, early access. We're gonna do 2. Because I'm not the best at this game. But the appeal of this game, to me, is that, and I apologize for sidetracking, is that I think I can actually beat it. The thing with Factorio is you get to a point where it's like you need to take the time, like, it'd be like having to learn to read Elvish to finish Lord of the Rings. Or to read Klingon to finish a Star Trek book. You get about halfway and you're like, alright, I'm out. This game just feels like it'll be English the whole way through. Or whatever language you have. Sort of thing. But I'm not going to have to sit down and learn I could be wrong, learn a new language. Plus it has its own twists and turns and takes on it. There are differences, which you will see as we play. Like I said, so theoretically, if you pick up this game, it is $30? Not even that. It's only $20 on Steam. How much is Factorio? I don't know. I bought Factorio so long ago. $30. So it's cheaper than Factorio. And it's... I don't want to call it Factorio Lite. Because it could be just as complicated. I don't know. They're still patching it. But there are similarities and that sort of thing. I call it a Factorio type game. So as far as I am aware, Factorio is the first real game that was around the idea of harvesting, like, coal, and then processing the coal, and turning the coal into, like, 5 other things, that sort of thing. So, we are going to do completely mean 690, 69, 420, lol. That will be our star. Lots of 0 stars. Ooh, 2 white dwarfs, a black hole. Lots of G-types. Lots of B-types. Now, I don't know what the different types of stars mean. But one of the major differences between this and Factorio, that Factorio is stuck on a planet. In this game, you'll be harvesting entire solar systems. So let's go ahead and Alright, we'll be rebalancing. This is the intro.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission. Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
And this intro is pretty much all automated. But as you can see, it is actually a very pretty game. The music is well done. It is obvious to me. When you start up the game, after you get to choose whether it's Chinese or English talking. So I'm guessing it's a Chinese developer, that sort of thing.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
And resources can vary widely. I did some test things, like just randomizing, and I got some planets with like a ton of copper and hardly any iron, lots of iron, very little copper. There was one planet where it was just like all islands, which was annoying. It became very hard to get a system going, sort of thing, at least as far as I went.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Oops, that's nice. They do have a guidebook you can open up anytime with G, which is nice.
Now try to recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle. You can use the
and you don't
same
have to hold
operation
it down.
connect resources,
it's just one click.
such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Alright, so what are we looking at?
You receive several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
I see stone. I don't see any copper. Oh no. Alright, we do have an inventory screen. Have basic item. There is a tech tree. Go ahead and start, and we'll go ahead and activate. Back to E.
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
And all you're missing in the lower right is my command, so like the command to open the tech tree, and that sort of thing. There's nothing really important down here. Oh, power, nice. But tech tree, so we're gonna open the replicator, and we need 10 of these. So I think each one produces 2, so we're only gonna make 5. And while that goes, I don't see any copper. Oh noes. Did we create a stud? It has to be copper. Yay! We can use power and gather. There it is. No, that's stone. Lots of iron. No
you have
copper.
Created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
We're going for a walk because we need copper. I was not expecting this. Usually there's at least a little iron copper. Like it might only be like a like this is a big patch, but it might like only be like a couple little veins. There it is. Oh, that is just way out there. Is there any more? Right. This is a fuel chamber. We're in a giant mecha. I am assuming unmanned. Throw that in there. We'll use it up pretty quick. Not much I can do about that. We can begin the process. So there's upgrades, as you can see. So these improve things like, max core energy, inventory capacity, that sort of thing. The first thing we want is, so we've got the gatherers, is smelting. Okay, so go ahead and activate that. Then basic logistics, and then assembling, and then science. And then our first upgrade is universe exploration, and then we go back to like mecha core. And we can't do this, it takes blue and red. So I think that's our build order for now. We can change it at any point. We're gonna have to try to find some easier access to copper first. Oh, nice.
In the planet view mode,
we see...
you can hold down the middle mouse button, drag, rotate the angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button, drag to roll the angle of view. Press N key to point to the front to the North Pole.
Alright, so there's... Oh, end. Okay, isn't that... Oh, the
In the
end.
planet view mode,
Right.
slide the mouse wheel to enter the star map mode.
Well, this is actually kind of cool. Alright, and blue... Red North Pole. We want some copper near iron, and I'm not seeing any. It's all... You either get a lot of iron, a lot of copper, but not both. I hit M again. Alright. So we're over here. See, there's copper. Oh, well. I guess in here is our best bet. We can get iron from there, copper from there. I mean, there's more copper there. Yeah, I guess that's it. Coal, plenty of oil. And I guess because it's dark, we can't see, because we know there's more iron behind us. If we have to. So I guess, let me hit M, and we'll make our way there. You can harvest trees. And rocks. This is, I'm not gonna lie, this is awkward. With the iron over here. And the copper all the way over there. I don't know if there's any two that are closer though. There's iron. I think that's it. It's kind of sparse on this side. I mean, maybe we can't see because we're not over there, and it's like sensor range. But I think this is it. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Doable, but rough. Alright. The next thing we need is, let's start grabbing some coal. And before we get too involved, we need 5 more of these. Oh. We cannot make. Can we make 5 of these? We can make 5 of these. So let's do that. And as you can see, we're a bit slow. That'll help. Throw that in there once that's done. That too. I don't think we use it for anything. We need iron. Are there recipes? Oh. And while that's going, we need to make 5 of these. Oh, and now we need copper. Because of course we do. Why do I have an extra one? Alright, whatever. Oh no, this is... Alright, this is my inventory. This is... Alright. We're gonna have harvest 100 iron and 100 copper. And see how far that gets us up to tech 3. Because I know 50 doesn't do it. and that is how we will start. So this is like if I stop harvesting, right? 77, then it disappears. 78. So this shows you how much is always in your inventory. All right, I said 100 iron. Now, to be fair, we're slow because we're doing it manually. There's 100 iron. Only jump. Actually, what does it take? I go to upgrades. Coal. Okay, so that's we want to get this as quick as we can. It unlocks flight. We started using up our coal. We want to use up the leaves first. Yeah, this is why it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And just like in Factorio, you can just build... Actually, no, I don't think you can do that in Factorio. In Factorio, like, you'd have to take the time to harvest the trees. In this, you just build through them, but then you don't get the resources. So it's a trade-off. We're gonna need 100 copper. And this is always the rough part, the getting started, that sort of thing. But what we can do is, while that's going on, we know we need 10 of these, so let's go ahead and build 5. We know we need 10 of these, so let's go ahead and build 5. Let me cancel them. We're going to need more harvesters. Let's go ahead and build 4 of those. Those will take a while. Gotta get us smelting, which is the important thing. One of the important things. How's the energy up? We're into our coal. Okay, go. 100 copper. Done. All right. Yes, I know. The mining machine. I am going to put the first mining machine on the coal.
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the shift key.
Yes, there. So yeah, if we just build that, see, destroys the tree, but we don't get the resources. It's going to need power.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area. and supply it with power
Beautiful.
facilities
So now we can do
in order
this.
to maintain its normal works.
Done.
Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities
You
have
see,
a
it's
power
just so
supply.
far apart.
Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid.
Alright, gonna need iron. Alright, and we're gonna need a bunch of these. Let's do the research first. So we need 1 to 1 is 10. So we need 10 of these. 5 of these. Done. We'll only do 60 for now. Okay. Well, that ticks up. We'll go grab some more coal. Yeah, it stacks at 100. So that's our energy up high. Let's go ahead and start harvesting trees in the area. Can use that as well. Alright, and that's logistics. Mwah. Always appreciated. Wow! I have no idea why my connection's so bad. I apologize. I did a test stream and it went just fine. I can't. No, you can't. This is all the video settings you can. Maybe that. That off. That off. Off. Fly. See
You
if
have
that
received the
changes
sorter
things?
and the conveyor
Oh wow,
belt,
that really
which can
affected it.
achieve full
All right.
automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
Yeah, 100's the most. At least as far as coal. I think leaves can go up to like 500 or something like that. Alright, and now we need 10 of these. Done. And 5 of these. Done. Right. We're gonna need to clear out some of this stone. Yeah, much better. Boy. Alright. We do have more iron behind us. The first thing we're gonna slap down is... That's a good spot, that. Oh, do we... and we're gonna need, like... one of these. Another one. For the copper mine. Nice. Alright. So, we need power. Oh, working on it. I should be with it. Yeah, see, this is why you want to get to metal, being able to make metal bars and iron bars as quickly as possible, just to bypass this. You go there. Nice. Now, you can build...
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do
directly
is determine
in.
the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key
Sorry,
to lift
I need a
up
smelter.
and use the down arrow key to drop down
So
level.
for now...
After the conveyor belt is lifted, press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt
Go.
to the ground. If you don't want the
So like I
conveyor
said,
belt to
very
be attached to the
factorio
ground, you
F.
can try holding down the shift key.
Actually, we're gonna need...
You built a smelter, which can
of
smelt
them.
basic materials, such as iron ingots
And then we'll
copper
turn that
ingots
into
automatically.
iron.
While you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously, you need to use sorters.
There we go. So
and
now we can
conveyor
just get
belts.
iron bars directly. Which
The
is
sorter
good.
is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities.
We
It
make
will
10 of
automatically
these.
transport
Yes.
them as long as the supply
And
facility and
these,
the receiving
and then we're
facility
out.
are bridged.
If we need,
After selecting the
we can
recipe,
do that if we
you
need.
can use the less
Or
than key to copy the
We
recipe,
need iron.
and the greater
Just
than
select
key
this.
to paste the next building that needs to send
Done.
the same recipe.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a fast way to do that. I've never been good at that. Alright. Beautiful. Now that's running. Now we've got iron bars. Alright, let's clear. I don't clear out the trees in this area. These are our enemies. Not really, but you get the point. Hey! And there's our basic tech. Alright, so now we need copper. Perfect. We're gonna need 2 of those. And a bunch of these. Okay, so gather. That's pretty good. We'll go ahead and slap that down there. I know. Farm out this area. And we want almost the same setup, so out. And smelter. Done. Logistics. Boom. And then power. Perfect. There. There. And boom! Set it to copper bars. And we're good. Nice. And now we can make copper bars relatively quickly. I've got copper bars and iron bars. Slap that down there. Coal, iron, copper. We're doing good. The first thing we're going to automate making. Because the instinct is, oh, and you do need stone. So let's go ahead and slap down. I think that's more coal. We'll take, wow, a lot of stone on this planet. Let's slap down. Wow, we need more. There, that's fine. And then there we go. We need more of this. Thank you. More of this. Thank you. Yes, if you've played enough Factorio, you know we want to get up to a bus. I believe is the term used. And it's basically just a conveyor system. You just draw resources. Okay, and 8. Copper. So. Alright. We build 3 more. Yes. That. And more of those. Gonna need them. Go ahead and do. I'm just gonna put the stone directly in. Don't know if we need more than that. We'll clear this out over here. Perfect. We'll build 5 of these. Cause our inventory space is limited. Alright, oh. No, we'll build in this area. So I'm gonna slap the storage space right down here. Now build a research lab. So sometimes, like, we research labs, so now we get some. We're gonna cancel this, and that is why. So we can start that. Should be able to get this as well. I think we have to unlock this first. Let's enqueue this. Oh, there we go. Now it's making. Beautiful. That down.
You built a storage,
That in.
which can be used to store cargo.
And anything
You
wooden.
can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
Beautiful. Okay. And the first thing... Oh. We only have 3. Can we build 4 more? Yes. First thing we're going to automate is... That's fine. And we'll clear this. Hey! More core energy. Can we... Did it unlock? Oh, it did. I think we can grab that as well. That takes resources. Ooh, can't get that one. Can't get that one. So this is the order we want to try to do the next 3. All right. What we're automating back here is... we need metal bars, or we're going to need metal bars, which is fine because we can get metal bars from here. Beautiful, and we'll grab some of this as well. We're going to need... We want to automate... I think that only takes metal. The assemblers. Right? So, we're going to need energy. One of these. See if we can do this. Lack of item. Do as possible. Okay, so we're going to need... Let's think about this. We're going to need an assembler. Like, we'll say... And we're going to need a smelter, at the least. So we need 2 assemblers. Alright, so... Perfect. Go ahead and queue up 5 of those. Need this one to make metal bars. You're going to make gears, which only take metal bars. Okay. And what's the recipe for... This is gears and metal bars. Okay, so... Hey, thank you for the follow, Blade Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the herd. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Attend. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Let's think about this. So we're only going to use metal bars. In that case... dismantle this and this. Put a smelter here. Ah, that's fine. And logistics there. And this is going to make metal bars, which is fine. And the metal bars will come out here. Right? And we need at least one assembler here and one assembler here. And we're going to need a crap ton of power. There. There.
You have a building without recipe set.
So you're going
Please
to
set
make
the recipe you want.
gears.
After selecting the recipe,
You're going to make
you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than
Brain
key
part.
to paste the next building that needs to set
This.
the same recipe.
Speaking of which, oh yeah, go ahead and build 10 of these. Done. So let's think about this. We need that grabs there, that grabs there, and then from here to here. This makes gears, shoves them in here. How much? It is, oh, 2 to 1. So, you can probably get away with that. Done. And then
You have done building
storage.
the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid.
Done.
Click on it to view the current power grid information.
Alright. Alright, so the one thing we're missing is iron plates. Yeah, it's going to back up. Because it produces almost 60... Oh, wow. We need more power. Can we... If we connect these, will that be enough power? Boom. There we go. We might be able to unload faster. Let's find out. Oh no, we don't have any. Boom! We have 34. And that's why you automate conveyor belts first. Alright. Can we unload twice as fast if we do this? It looks like yes. Alright, and we'll even do that. Nice. 45 a minute. 45 a minute, so that's 1 to 1. 60 a minute, so this is actually slightly more than this. That's okay. And they're working at almost 100% efficiency. That's fine. Shift to grab. Nice. So there we go. This is actually very important automation. Because now we don't have to make them by hand, and you do need a lot of them. I know, it's good. And it feels much more accessible than Factorio. We're gonna need... Can we make 60 of those? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. This. So now we've got. Let's clear this out. Where's my copper again? Copper should. Over here, off in that direction. Okay. And it's pretty. Alright, ooh. Throw that in there, and we'll go ahead and throw some. Once ain't gonna kill us. 200? Yeah, 200 seems to be the stack. So we want 600 in our pack at all times, I think. Coal. You. We'll grab that later. Copper. Need 100 of these. Throw the stone down just because. Ooh. Alright. Clear out this. Now the rain. Pretty good. But as you can see, you don't need to be sitting next to an item to make it, to interact with it. Is nice. We need a little bit more of everything, huh? Okay, let's go grab some more coal. Boom! See? It's a decent range, too. So they did a good job with that. And if you note, like I said, this is early access. So if you notice, we go tech tree. There's this Accelerant Mark 1, 2, and 3. I'm assuming these are going to be like upgrades, maybe. So one of the things in Factorio is you can add. I think that literally just called upgrades. But eventually, like tier 2 assembly buildings and that sort of thing, you can add like modules to them to make them more efficient or faster. And there's, bonuses and negatives to each one. So like the one that makes it more efficient might make it work slower. The one that makes it work faster might cause it to use more more energy. That's what I mean. They're very. There we go. That in there, and we'll go ahead and toss that one. Okay. Now, I think keeping 600 on stack should be fine. Alright, so that gets us conveyor belts automated, which is actually fairly important. Now for buildings. We need what do we need? We need much more of these, so we're going to queue up 5 and a ton of these. Boom, done. And we're gonna need a ton of these. 6 and boom, done. Alright, and we'll let that take over, and now we can fly! Boom! Oh, we can't do that. Alright, cancel that. So this is our next one.
You have received the ability to fly. Double-click the space key to lift off, and then use the arrow keys to control mecha movement. The moving speed will increase by 150%, with more energy consumed under flight mode. Pressing the Alt key can return the mecha to the ground during the flight.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.